Well, we didn't make it very far into Spain.
Very shiny new wheel. And I am also super, super happy. Nice work, good. Good morning, lovely people.
Good morning, lovely people.
It is one chilly morning here in Leon. It's 9:10 and we can see our breath.
So this morning's update. If we're being honest, it's getting increasingly difficult to stay cheerful. That's the truth of the matter. We've seemed to have another problem with the bike. There's a clunking has reappeared and we're trying to work out what to do about it. But yeah, so we're going to go for breakfast, warm up and have a think, and we'll soon be back to our cheerful selves on our travels. But right now it's annoying.
Yeah.
It's
getting increasingly frustrating, having problem after problem.
We'll get back to you soon. There will be a solution, I'm certain of it.
There will be.
Okay, that's the morning update. See you soon. I wondered if the chain was on its way out, so I've cleaned it meticulously, lubed it, and the noise is gone. So maybe it was sticky chain links. Here's Steff.
Skepticism.
I can't work out whether that's a happy face or a bad face.
It's a face that I'm trying not to get too happy.
Yeah, I think she's happy, it's just hidden. Okay, right. We're gonna try again. We're gonna get on our travels, and this time we'll try and make it to the start of the ACT.
Shall we?
Okay.
With no more clunking.
With no more clunking. We'll see you on the road.
Good morning again, lovely people.
Good morning, lovely people.
We're having a very tardy start. It's currently 11:37 a.m, but we had a very late night thanks to the trials and tribulations of yesterday. And of course they weren't over when we arrived here, so Simon has still been fault diagnosing this morning. Would like to give a shout out to Instagram handle The Wandering Nye, who sent us a couple of really great messages about fault diagnosing what could potentially be wrong with Simon's bike. So Simon's done a bit of tinkering, and so far the noise is not back. Is that still correct?
That is correct. You can't see it, but I've got a massive grin on my face.
So the clunking is currently gone. So we're going to make our way towards the start of the ACT, and then on the way we're going to stop to do some laundry, as we've got plenty of that to do. So
the glamour of it all.
Motorbike travels.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm just going to mention that. Look at this on the left here. That was where we were staying.
Yeah.
How
very,
cool is
very
that? The old monasteries.
Hotel
Sorry,
old. That's okay. Oh, it's a basilica. It's attached to a basilica. Yeah, it's a really beautiful place to stay. So onwards to the laundrette.
Yes, and the start finally of the ACT.
Fingers crossed, Dave. Still got plenty of miles and things can go wrong. But surely the luck is going to turn from bad to good. Surely.
Okay, we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Okay, we have clean bikes. So it's onwards to the next chore.
Then get clean
Clothes.
clothes.
As we rode south throughout the day,
we kept coming across large groups of walkers on the side of the road, and it turns out we were riding on the route of the Camino de Santiago, which is a series of pilgrimages, and incredibly 200,000 people walk that route every year.
Here we go, Gorge. There's a cafe right frickin' next door.
It doesn't get any better, does it? Wow. Lady Luck is finally smiling.
I mean, we were due some.
We are on our travels again from the laundry.
I'm feeling better and better as the day progresses, and you still get no clonking.
Yeah, it's dumping again. It's the chain, I think.
We arrived to stay the evening in a town close to the start of the ACT. I was actually less worried about this clunking noise. I was now pretty certain that the main problem, the wheel bearings and the wheel, had been solved, and this was just a weird coincidence that at the same time some links in the chain had gone, some seals had gone, and I was pretty confident that as long as every morning we could give it a good clean, lubricate it, it would probably last the trip. When the owner came out and said, "A big, do you want a grande coffee?" he wasn't kidding.
Oh yeah.
The croissant's the size of a small bungalow as well. A definitely good breakfast in this place.
Good morning, lovely people.
Good morning, lovely people.
This morning we woke up to, wow. I mean, temperature was hovering around freezing. I think it was 1 degree.
Yeah, it was certainly frosty on the ground.
Yeah, there was ice on the stuff. So,
On the stuff?
on the bike stuff. So probably a little chillier than it might look from the footage. But the plan for today, we are only 50 odd minutes from the start of the ACT.
Hooray! Finally!
Yippee.
There have been various times in the last few days where I thought this might not happen. I mean, we're still not there. We're still 40 minutes away.
I'm the same as Steff. Despite trying to stay positive, there were times when I was thinking, oh, are we ever going to reach the start of the ACT? Yay!
In Portugal!
Things you started to doubt would happen.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Wow.
Oh, how cool.
That is very cool.
I'm kind of glad that car's in front of us because it feels naughty.
This feels very naughty.
Okay,
there
that
are
is
other
amazing.
vehicles.
Yeah. Well, here we are, people. Lovely people. We are at the start of the
Have made
ACT.
Against all the odds, with Simon's poor bike, we are at the start of the ACT Portugal.
Yay!
And what a beautiful start it is.
And what a start point, yeah. Okay, it's definitely not a bad place to start from.
In the past, when we've finished an ACT route or finished one of our trips, there's nearly always a really lovely sense of achievement because you'll always encounter stuff along the way, problems and things that you have to work your way around. But I don't think we've ever had it where there was kind of a sense of achievement felt just getting to the start point.
Happy?
Yep.
Let's do it. So I know we said Basilica, but as is so often the case, we were talking rubbish. It's a castle.
It's a castle.
Yeah.
It's the Braganza Castle.
But that's it. We're on our way. Yes. We're starting the ACT. And it's warmed up from this morning.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah. There's lovely man.
This chap was a lovely guy. He owns a little tavern just on the square there, and we went and bought a lot of bottled water from him. If we think we might be riding somewhere fairly remote, we make a point to carry a lot of water. On the route today were 2 alternative hard sections. They're marked in red on the map, and we were expecting those to be pretty remote. And we had a feeling it might be thirsty work, particularly on the second one.
Well, how cute was that?
So cute up there. I'm so glad we started there today.
Yeah. Okay, let's go see what the tracks have to offer.
Okay, so the next right.
Right.
Yeah, this is the steep bit.
Oh, nice.
Right, Simon.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do it, Yui.
Pretty sure I said right quite a lot.
I mean, you did, but I did turn right. I just didn't turn right again. See, people, I get shouted at. This is fairly normal. I get shouted at for going wrong.
I'm not sure I raised my voice particularly.
I have video evidence.
Okay.
Oh, that is quite steep. Hello.
Yeah. I would imagine if this was wet, this would be quite
Yeah.
interesting.
My pants have obviously got quite a shiny bottom.
You slipping forward?
I'm slipping forward. Watch out, puppy. Come on. Oh, that's it. Oh, we do like to make a meal out of getting out of
Getting out of-
places.
The ACT loves to fully
Fully
go
explore.
around the town, fully explore a town. Quite frankly, I'm happy with it though as well.
Yeah, me too.
I like to do it.
Well, here we are. We haven't even left. We barely left the town, and we're on a track. We haven't left the town.
We haven't left the town.
We're taking a track out of town, so yeah, happy days. In a minute, I'll find a spot. We'll just pull over and take some air out of the tyres. And so this is the first track of the day, pretty much, out of the town, and it's really lovely.
Yeah, it kind of beds you in nicely. Nice easy track to start the ACT before it throws some fun at you.
Yeah. And no clanking. Look at the flowers. Look at these, like, rose things.
Do you mean like the daisy ones?
Yeah, like the
yeah.
bushes with really quite big daisy flowers.
Yeah, gorgeous. Hello, Popster.
Oh, he's cute.
Oh, they've got babies.
Oh, yeah.
Obrigado.
Obrigado. Lovely chap, taking his sheep for a walk.
Yeah. As you do.
Nice day for it.
Yeah. Here she comes.
Here she comes. Having done a 180. Hopefully our navigation gets better as the weeks continue.
I'm not entirely certain it's the navigation.
I feel at some point we should probably just concede that initially our navigation wasn't the best.
Here we go again. Wow, what a klutz. I did that U-turn in fourth. No wonder it was bogging down. Poor Wanda. I think I'm going to have a proper dust mustache by the end of your lead. Surprisingly, we've reached the alternate loop.
Yeah.
So that's here on the screen. I hope you can see that. I'll maybe put a map up if you can't.
Oh,
And
yeah, now I see that it's the alternate loop because it's very squiggly.
yeah.
Oh, and it goes all the way down in a valley. Yeah, sorry, I see
So
that
the
now.
red one is the alternate loop, and I think so where they describe it as the expert loop, and the blue one is a bypass if you don't want to do that. Now, we've actually done this track once before, and correct me if I'm wrong, Steph, but I think it's fair to say it kicked our ass.
It kicked our ass last time. This one, not so much as the second alternate loop, so we'll see how we get on with this one.
The ACT website seems to have taken away some of the warnings and descriptions of these two red-coloured loops. If memory serves me right, when the route first came out, there was talk about them being expert loops and to be cautious to take alternative routes if you prefer, and things like that. So we thought we'd do the first loop, and that would inform our decision on whether we did the second loop or not.
So that's the valley we're going into. Is it just my imagination, or as we descend into the valley, is it getting significantly warmer?
We are probably working harder as well, but...
that's a nice straight bit. There's the river. That's where we're heading down to. Beautiful.
Almost at it, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, beautiful river. I've got such a squeaky front brake.
You really do. I don't know if you can see it, but the corner, oh look at the bridge, stunning. So the corner that's just on the other side of the bridge here, the left-hand corner on that really steep section, was, I mean,
The corner of doom. It does look harder from here, let me assure you.
It just kicked our butts last time. I'm not going to lie, slightly psyched out in this corner, just purely because we had such a tough time last year. Came off so often. Let's go and give it a go. It's amazing what a few more years of riding does. Yeah, that's funny.
From the footage, it's incredible how simple and easy that corner looks. And I know the camera doesn't show the gradient and all the rest of it, but I think the bottom line was, last time we just didn't have the knowledge. We took completely the wrong line and tried to hug the inside of the corner, where of course the gradient is incredibly steep and the terrain is exceptionally loose. Whereas this time, yeah, we kind of know to move out to the outside, and it was an absolute breeze.
Whoa! 'Cause I know that you're ready to go. 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 'Cause I know that you're ready to
Wow, you gain elevation so quickly.
Yeah, we're going up and away again.
I seem to remember
It's beautiful.
it is gorgeous. I seem to remember the gradient levels off.
Pretty quickly.
Like, oh yeah. Yeah, here it goes. Awesome. Awesome track. Amazing. So this is us climbing out of the valley, out of the first hard loop. What do you reckon, Steph? What's your thoughts?
Apparently we're now experts.
Yeah, we know that's not true. I refer you back to, was it yesterday when we were...
No, 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Okay, that didn't go well. And I know that the second expert loop is harder, so this is going to come back and bite me again.
Yeah, so let's not say anything. But basically, that was quite good fun.
It was a lot of good fun.
Beautiful scenery.
So once we'd come out of the valley, and we then were taking tracks to rejoin the alternate route, the sort of main ACT route, inevitably with the flat terrain we just came across lots of muddy, slippy stuff. They'd had a lot of rain recently, but one of the consequences of the rain was stunning wildflowers absolutely everywhere.
It's a bit boggy.
It's a little bit of a rut fest.
Wow, they must have had such a wet winter
Yeah.
as well. Oh yeah, you can get round here, Gorge.
Can you?
It was obvious that other people had run into problems during certain sections, and some of the sections were really deep mud, but there were always little tracks that cut round and then rejoined on the far side.
I mean, well done spotting this. I'm not sure I would have.
I mean, I don't know if it gets back onto it. Here we go.
Goes back on.
Yes. You think that's wild lavender? Yeah, but it is just growing in amongst the bushes.
Well, I suppose if you farm it, I guess it will also
Spread.
spread. Oh, it smells.
It smells
incredible.
amazing.
So having spent all morning off-road, stunning tracks, it was inevitable that we would have a small road linking section to take us to the next alternate route, the next difficult loop, or as we christened it afterwards, the Valley of Doom. We were doing this route in April, May time, so sort of late spring. And what a time to do it. As we'll see later in the series, maybe the weather's not ideal in the mountains, but the wildflowers were just stunning everywhere you looked.
Hello.
Hello. Thank
Good
you. He just wants to play.
That.
Doesn't strike me as vicious.
No.
Okay. Lovely people. So we're coming up to the second hard loop, if you can see it on the screen. If not, I'll put a map up. But if you can see it, it's the red bit. So, turn off onto that and see what that brings us.
And I'm thinking the fact that we've labelled the map the Valley of Doom gives you a bit of an indication about what's to come. We'll see you on the next episode for the Valley of Doom, where, quite frankly, we get our asses kicked.